again, ready for another phonics session today with Miss G. Okay, let's get started. So we're going to start off with your sounds. So remember, you need to say the sounds nice and clearly. Okay. Okay, today it's going to air, which was the last one. That is going to be our gotcha card today. So I'll put it in. That means you've got to do your sounds really quickly now. And remember to shout gotcha when you see it. And then one last time. Excellent. Okay, right, now what we're going to do is we're going to go over our tricky words really quickly, remembering that today, afterwards, I'm going to do a little spelling test on your phase 5 tricky words, okay? So the phase 5 ones are the pink ones. So when you're reading through them today, really look carefully at how they're spelled, especially the pink ones. I saw some of your spellings last week for the phase 4 and they were generally really good, so well done, you haven't forgotten too much. Okay, so I want you to read them out first, but look really carefully at the pink ones because they're the ones I'm going to test you on straight afterwards of how to spell them. Okay, so now really look carefully at these ones. Excellent. Okay, let's do a spelling test. What I'll do today is I will put them in a sentence because I know we've got the there in there, so you need to know which kind of there it is. So, the first word is Mr. Mr. Jones wore a hat. Mr. Can you spell Mr.? Okay, the next one is their. I like their coat. The coat belongs to them, so it's that, their. How do you spell their? Okay, next one. Asked. I asked if I could have a biscuit. Asked. Okay, the next one. Looked. I looked through the window. I looked through the window. Okay, people. You should remember how to spell it as long as we had a little rhyme for that one. There are people everywhere. Can you spell people? Well, there's people nowhere at the moment. Could. Can you spell could? we could be together soon in June. Could. Next one is called. I called my mum to say hello. Called. Okay, the next one is oh. Oh dear, I've hurt my knee. Oh. And then the last one is Mrs. Mrs. F is missing you loads. Mrs. Okay. Right. Now, this time we're going to move on to, we did the soft C last week. We're going to move on to the soft G. So if you remember, I said there are these letters in the alphabet that can be quite naughty at times, only these ones, and they change the sounds of different letters. It's only these ones that do. Like I say, it can be A as an A, E as an E, I as an I, O as an O, is a U. Letters, can you remember what these are called? Special word for these ones. That's it, they're vowels. Okay, now these vowels are the naughty letters in the alphabet because they do change their sound. If you get letters like that will never change its sound, it's always But these letters can come along and change certain sounds. And also the Y. Can you remember last week I told you that the Y, the Y, also known as, you can have it as I or E. This is a part-time vowel, so this also, it sounds like a vowel because it makes an I or an E sound, but also it does change the letters of some other consonants. Now the only other consonants in the alphabet that change are the C or the G. Last week we learned about the C, and this week we're going to learn about the G. So it's I, Y and E that can make those sounds. But remember, we don't say I, Y and E in our rhyme, we say I, Y and E. So, the rhyme is, if you can remember, I, Y and E make a softie of G. Say it with me. I, Y and E make a softie of G. Now that makes the G change from a G to a J. So it was a G, 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 hard G, and it goes into a J, 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 softer sound. Okay? So whenever we see an I, Y and E after a G, it will always make a J sound. Okay? So, I'm going to do some reading of some words quickly. So I'm going to start with the words when the G is followed by an E. Now remember, if it's on the end of the word there, we're not hearing that E. But the G is no longer going to make a G sound, it is going to be a J. So sound it out. I'll do the first one with you. F, oh, naughty Miss Graham said F. A, D, J. A, D, J. What does that make? Fudge. Okay, now I want you to do the other ones. Yep, that's hinge. And the next one? That one is large. Large. Okay, let's do the next one. Remember, this is a split diagraph here. That's right. Age, cage. And the last one with the E on the end. Okay, it's barge. Barge. Okay, now we'll go on to letters G's with an I following them, but they still make the J sound. So I'll do the first one. J, I, ant, giant. Okay, you can do the next one. I can find it. That is j, nudge. Okay, that one is j-ic, tragic. Now this is quite a hard one because the E on the end is actually making an E sound now. So it's a-n-j-e, a-n-j-e, and that's somebody's name, so it's got a capital letter, Angie. Okay, next one. J-i-n, gin. Yum yum. Let's do the next one. T-r-a-j-ic, tragic. Okay, and then we've just got a few more when the Y is following it. So we've got, I'll do the first one. E-n-e-r-j-e. E-n-e-r-j-e. Naughty Y making an E on the end. So that is energy. Next one. That makes that E on the end again. And that makes st-i-n-g-e, stingy. Next one. That one is sm-d-g-e, smudgy. And then the last one is a naughty Y making an I sound this time. J-I-M, gym. When we go to the gym, or you do gymnastics, short for that. Okay, so what I would like to do today, my lovely year oneers, is go onto the blog, and your parents have got another sheet of words that you just need to read to them, just lots and lots of sentences with these words in. You can just read all those sentences to your parents, and then what I did say is perhaps at the end parents could just ask you, just dictate a sentence, so you parents say a sentence with one of the words of each of them, one that's got an E after the G, one that's got an I, and one that's got a Y after it, and just see if your children do spell it as a G, even though they can hear it's the J sound when you say it to them. Okay, see you later, bye!